Hi guys, how are we? Tony here from Guitar Made Easy by me, Tony. And this is where I take guitarists, beginner guitarists, intermediate guitarists, and help them become better guitarists by teaching them cool stuff. And there's lots of cool stuff in this lesson. I was actually just sitting watching TV the other night with the guitar, and I was just jamming. I was just playing some random stuff, and I came up with this cool progression. And I've not been able to stop playing it, and I thought it was super fun. And there's lots of stuff going on here. You know, we're mixing the pentatonic scale with chords, also using some kind of rhythmic percussive technique with the guitar, and I'm using double stops as well. You know, and playing up and down the neck. And these are questions that I get asked as a teacher all the time. So I thought it'd be fun to include everything in the one chord progression, take you through everything that I'm playing. So I'm going to take you through the whole progression that I just played there, and I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to explain my thinking process behind everything as well, so that you can use it within your own playing. So again, we're mixing, we're doing some rhythm, percussive stuff. I'm going to take you through that. I'm going to explain how you can visualize the pentatonic scale around chords. And I'm going to show you how you can visualize double stops all over the guitar. And these are all tools that you can add to your playing that will make everything sound so much nicer and more melodic as well. So I hope you enjoy. Anyways, less talking. I'll bring you, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And we'll zoom in and I'll break it down. Okie dokie guys, so we're going to break it down into three separate parts. We're going to look at the first section, which is mostly about, you know, the percussive rhythm and these little that we're going to be using. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide down on the low E string, and then I'm going to strum these strings and then hammer on using the E chord. Okay, and do this, right? So I'm going to strum up, and then I'm going to come back down like I'm strumming, but I'm going to miss the strings, and I'm just going to try to explain what I'm doing here. I am just hitting the strings in a strumming fashion, right? I don't want to do that, because this takes me out of the momentum of the rhythm. Alright, I want to keep my hand, that's why I just do a fake strum. Alright, and what I'm doing is I'm really getting it down in my palm here. And this percussive noise is mostly coming from the low E string, actually, hitting against the fretboard here, right? Okay? I'll take a little bit of practice, but just keep on going until you get it. And just practice that. Down, up, slap. Down, up, slap. Okay? So what's happening here, right? Down, up, slap. Now, when you've got an E chord, right? You've got this shape. Above, right above your middle finger. If you do this, you've got shape 3 of the pentatonic scale, right? So we've got 2 here, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Really easy shape to remember, and that works anytime you have the E shape. So if you've got an E shape back, or if you're playing a G, for example, an A, and you've got the root note right there, right, the E note. Okay. Now you've also got a nice extension here and a blues note here. Alright? That's why that that works really well. Alright. We also get this here. This is a nice little move. Alright, so you've got all those notes on your doorstep and you're playing an E chord. So again, I'm not just teaching you the progression here, I'm trying to teach a man how to fish. So that when you're using these chords, you know what notes are around about it and you can do your own thing with them. Okay, so the lick that I'm doing, I've got sliding up from 2 to 4 on the low E and then getting the 2 on the A, right? And then I'm getting a up and slap again. Sorry. Okay, and then again, slide back into it. So far we've got that. So the third time. Alright. Again, I'm taking it from the A string, 2, slide up to 4. Okay, then 2, 4 on the D. And then slide up to 6, again using that little extension and lick here. 6, then 4 on the G. And then I've got to slide back to 4 on the D. Then to 2. Then I've got to slide from 5 to 4. Alright. So 5 to 4, and then I'm on the 2. 4, 2, 4, 2. Like that, right? So slowly. Sometimes I go a slide like that. Alright, depending on how I'm feeling, right? Alright. You know what, I'll be honest with you, these licks change all the time with me, and that's just what happens. You kind of tend to forget what you actually did. But again, that's the beauty of it. You can kind of mix and match and do your own thing. So if that's a little bit hard for you, for example, you could do something a little bit more simple. Something like that. Okay, make it your own. So don't give up if you're struggling with the slides or whatever. Just do your own thing, okay? So let's just recap everything here, right? And I'll take you to the next section. So we've got this. Right, then I'm going to slide to D. And get this double stop down here on 9/9 on the B and G. And what I'm thinking here, right, is this shape here, right? It's an A shape, just the 3 strings, right? The D, G, and B on the 9th fret is an E chord, right? Just like this triad here is an E chord. This triad, the 3 notes, make up the E chord. Let's play the bar chord like this. Here we have the A chord. Now the cool thing about this is on the opposite side here we have the pentatonic scale, shape 1 of the pentatonic scale, right? Alright. Hopefully you know some of that stuff. You know, I've got loads of this stuff on my site. In my blues course, so you can check that out if you want to know more of that kind of stuff, right? But anyways, from an opposite here we've got the pentatonic scale. We've also got the extension. Alright. Now what I've done here, right, getting back to the progressions, I've slid on the D string and I've got a double stop here. That's the two strings, the B and G. Okay. And then I'm getting back up to the D string. Something like that. And then I'm sliding up to another double stop. That's the 12 and 13. That's another double stop. And I'm taking just notes from the pentatonic scale. Alright. So. Okay. Next move. 9 to 11. That double stop there again. On 9-9. And then sliding up to 12 and 13. Back to 9-9. So far that little bit goes. Alright. And then I'm going to take these double stops all the way back to the E note here. Now this is something that's really, really cool. Alright. Now, I was always wondering where you find these double stops and how I always loved how guitarists could take all the way down the neck. Now I'm going to show you a really easy way to visualise that. Now with the E chord, if you take this up the E scale, right? E, F sharp, G sharp, minor, E, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A, B, C minor, C sharp minor, sorry. And then it would normally go to an F sharp diminished, right? But just for the visualization purposes, I'm just going to play an F sharp minor. Okay? And then we're back to the E again. Okay? Now if I take away some of those notes and just leave the three middle strings, or from the A, the D and the G, I've got this. Okay, and if I take away another note, right, and I just have the two strings in the middle, I've got this. And this is me just climbing, you know, the E major scale, okay? Clarify, that's 1, 2, going from the G and the D, 1, 2, right, and that, you can think of that as a major double stop, right, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 7, 7, 9, not 8, 9, sorry, 9, 11, 11, 13, and then back to the octave, to the E chord, 12 and 13. Alright, and again that works in any key. If you think about a G here, for example, you get that double stop here. Alright, and if you think major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, and so on. So you can do that in any key if you can visualise that E shape. And that's all part of Caged as well. So if that's going over your head, don't worry. Anyways, again, I just want to explain what we're doing here and how I visualise these double stops. Because what we're going to do is then take us all the way back from here, this shape 1 pentatonic scale, back to the E chord. Okay, so let's just go back to the progression, right? So again, we'd play. And then we're doing. So what I'm doing here is I'm going 9, 11, then 9, 8, 7, 6, and then 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 2, 1, 2, right? All in the middle string. And then once I do that the first time, again I slide up back to the major pentatonic scale, shape 1. Alright, just a common wee lick. 9, so I slide up to 11. 9, this is the root, this is the E. Then slide, bend that up, down, back to 9, 11. I get that double stop again, that 9, 9. And back to 11 on the D, okay? Okay, and then I get back into the double stops again. And then back again to the major pentatonic. That's cool, like here. 9 to 11, 9, 11, slide up to 13 on the G, 12, alright. Alright, then sliding back up that scale. Then I'm going to get into double stops again, but this time I'm going to kind of climb up. So I'm going to go 9, 9, 11, to 9, 8, then back to 9, 11, to 11, 13, and then finish on the octave. Okay, so again. And that's 13, 14 there. And then the progression there, I just finished off with a little bluesy lick here again, back down to in this shape here. Like that. And that's us. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, lots of cool stuff like that on my website if you fancy it. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you soon with a new lesson.